勝負。
皆さん、ようこそ. My name is Nanashi and I'm the host of Gameplay Shinobi, and today I'm going to be reviewing Tenchu Z and I'll show you some of the gameplay of it. I know that many people had made reviews of this game a long time ago, but I wanted to share my thoughts on what they could improve in the future Tenchu installments if they're going to make future installments. So here we go. Now, Tenchu series has undergone many changes, as you may know. Some are for the better and some are for the worst. It is as if the game developers didn't know where they were going with the series. First Tenchu on PlayStation 1 was a sensation. It added stealth, mechanics and badass ninjas. Second Tenchu kept everything from previous one, but added better graphics and even level editor. Now, third installment, this time on PlayStation 2, improved combat, characters, graphics, and even added multiplayer modes accessible via split screen. It was one of my favorite Tenchu in the series. It was called Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. And then we have our spin-off, which was called Tenchu Kurenai, or Fatal Shadows in US and UK. It added interesting story mechanics, which I really liked. But apart from that, nothing new was added. On the contrary, it removed multiplayer split screen and cool animations you get from killing a certain amount of people to unlock a new skill. It was very interesting, gameplay mechanic, and it added immersion to a ninja world rather than just collecting scrolls to get the new moveset that was in Tenchu Kurenai. Now, having said all of that, let us progress to Tenchu Z now. It is not the worst game in the series. It has a brilliant character customization, including skills you can take, but the offset of that is that the story is really bleak and your character doesn't feel badass anymore, just like Rikimaru or Ayame or Tatsumaru or Teshu. Well, you get the idea. Another thing is that you can only use sword. So if you're like me who prefer to play as Ayame with dual daggers, then yeah, not happening here. Why would they take it out from Tenchu? From Tenchu game boggles my mind. That has become a trait now for Tenchu series. They take stuff out, they put new stuff that may or may not work and hope for the best. Here's something for the game devs of Tenchu. Keep the good stuff and the new stuff and improve on already good concepts. I hope it's not confusing. So please don't take the good stuff out of the games, okay? Now, Tenchu Z doesn't look very HD, one can say. However, it is the best looking Tenchu game. But if you have a PS2 emulator and you run Tenchu 3 Wrath of Heaven, then one could argue that Tenchu 3 looks better on emulator than Tenchu Z on Xbox 360. But I'll leave it up to you to decide. Another problem with Tenchu Z is connectivity issues. This game was developed in 4-player co-op in mind, online, okay? But it is terrible at it. I mean, it sucks. The characters are lagging and the game has a hard time with tracking players and the enemy AI, even playing through LAN, which is ridiculous. Personally, I would like to see more Tenchu games, but improve the graphics, add more open world areas, including buildings, and more population, so you have to choose whether to engage or just sneak through. What happened to all of the cool movesets from Tenchu 3? I remember multiplayer had some crazy characters which had awesome movesets that added immersion. I want to see that in the next Tenchu game, if they're planning it. Now, not to bore you too much, time for a quick summary. A very good combat, albeit Tenchu 3, thanks to variety of characters in multiplayer mode, had better moveset. Sorry, but that's just my opinion. Okay graphics, nothing to, lose your head for. Multiplayer works okay somewhat with 2 players, but if you have more players than 2, then it just gets unplayable and ridiculous. lots of missions and bigger levels. However, they feel a bit empty and there's no sense of progression through the level. It it's a bit like a sandbox when you can kill all of the characters or you just progress to the boss. So yeah, I wish they could add a certain progression. You need to kill, for example, some sort of shogun. So you have to get to shogun, you have like 2 or 3 different parts of the level which you have to progress, and depending on which part you choose, you will move in a different area, or different things will happen. But that's something they could add in the future Tenchu series, and I hope they will think about the game design again. Now I give Tenchu Z assassin rank, which is 3 out of 10, 3 out of 5, sorry. A decent installment in Tenchu series, tries new things but forgot what made Tenchu series great, so it's rather shallow or unpolished. Still a good game. Thank you very much for watching. Otsukaresama desu. Jane.
何の音だ？聞き違いかい。嫌な感じ。